got a great show for you this evening, so definitely stay tuned. We have Arielle. She has a beautiful voice, and we also have an interview with her later. We also have Nicole, who usually does a cappella music, but she's going to be doing some jazz music for you today with the whole band and everything together. Then we have Mike. He does the flugelhorn, and his music is fantastic as well. And then Tim is going to close out the show for you today, and he's going to be on the harmonica with the whole band, and Vince and Glenn and Terry. So definitely stay tuned and enjoy for the rest of the show.
Let's have a hand for Arielle, please. Thank you.
So I'm gonna let you off. Came across a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Felt a little feel on my back. I said, don't look back, just keep on marching. But the big black horse, he looked this way, he said, hey, little, you better. And I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Well, my heart had a pop in the early hours, so stopped it there for me to choose. Some point I shouldn't have done it, and it won't forgive me after all these years. So turned to a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. I won't look back to the throat to where I've been now. I got a hole for the world to see. And he said, no, no, no.
Great job, Arielle. Now we're going to be going to our interview with her to understand more of her music. Hi guys, and welcome to Maine Music Hangouts. We are here with Arielle Haskins today, and to talk about your music and your singing. So basically, I'm going to ask you first is, when was the first time you started singing, or have you always been singing?
Well, my father's side of the family is really musically inclined, so I'm used to being around like a lot of different instruments and singing all the time. So it kind of was something that I've always been interested in and always took a part of from a young age. And my older sister, who's about 2 years older than me, is a very good singer too. So it was kind of nice to be looking up to her throughout my childhood, so that helped a lot too.
Yeah.
So you listened to all kinds of different music growing up, jazz and pop and
yeah. Yeah, like I've always enjoyed seeing like what songs you come up with, because I think it's kind of different than what some other people bring.
Right.
Because I know there's like people bring folk, and Dana's music is really different that she plays.
It's a challenge sometimes because a lot of people aren't familiar with any of the songs that I'm doing. So that's more of a challenge to be able to grasp their attention, because it's stuff that they've never really heard before, opposed to being able to sing along when the other performers are going and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's, I was going to say to our audience too that when Arielle plays, I mean, it's always, the reception's fantastic. I mean, even last week, and people love it.
Thank you.
You know, so it was a lot of
feel
fun.
like they're definitely listening and they're paying attention to you. And
They're
everything.
absolutely paying attention, and it was a lot of fun last week. So
Yeah.
it's. I was going to ask you something though, because we've kind of been pestering all the artists with this question, because there's a lot of people that are watching that don't have the guts to come to an open mic and to perform. They may be really talented, but they need to make that jump.
When they go in front of an audience.
You know, so don't worry, that's probably mine. But is there anything that you can give, any advice that you can give to the younger artists starting out, like what you did to get prepared to do an open mic?
Yeah. I mean, I would say that it's inevitable that you're gonna get stage fright the first couple of years of doing it, the first couple of times performing. I do a lot of theater also in musicals, so that makes it easier for me to get on stage and kind of tap in. I can say I really don't get nervous anymore that much. I just get excited because I've been doing it for so long. I'm just like, all right, let's go. But I mean, you're gonna get stage fright, so you might as well just push through it because it works out for you in the end. Don't let it hold you back, because then you're just gonna be in the audience your whole life.
Boy, that is so fantastic. I mean, that's great advice, and that's the first time I've heard that since we've been doing the interviews.
Yeah, no, it's good, because it's like, if you don't put yourself out there, you'll never know what the response will be. You'll never know what could have been if you don't push yourself out of your comfort zone.
And like Arielle said, or you can stay in the audience.
Right, and it's not as fun.
It's not as fun. That's fantastic.
Especially when you have that urge, like you think, oh, I can definitely do that, I can definitely go up, and you're held back, and you're like, I can't, the stage fright, you know.
The feeling of being on stage will make up for any fear that you have before it, because you just turn into a different person. It's just, if it's something that you're passionate about, it's who you are, so it's much better than any fear that you feel before it.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. No, I love hearing that, because there's a lot of people that, and I've talked to them as we've started the show, that they don't have the guts. They tell me that. I don't have the guts. I can play before my family, but to go out in public, you know, is a big step.
Right.
But you really, like you said, and others have said too, you just do it. And especially for something like this type of a venue, because people really do support each other.
Right.
It's not just mouthing it. I mean, it's like a family. And people that maybe play folk music that don't like popular music, or maybe they play rock and roll, they don't like, you know, some other kind of music, everybody's been super supportive and helps each other.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it makes them feel comfortable.
I mean, like, the coffee house, just performing here has helped me miles become a better performer, because I was here the first night that they even did it. My aunt and uncle, Tracy and Sean, are my aunt and uncle, two of the coffee house.
Well, no, I didn't know that. Okay, so you have
that.
the insight. Okay, that finally comes out.
Well, I've been doing
Sean
it
and
here.
Tracy, they own the Highlands, and Sean's waving to us from the other room. But I didn't know that you had an inside track.
Well, that definitely got me my foot in the door a little bit easier than the others. But I mean, just, it's like a family, everybody here. We all have been doing it together for so long. It's usually the same people with a couple new ones here and there. So it's easier for, say, like Richard, for example. He's someone that's helped me a lot, especially with my microphone, because I used to just hold it so close to my face and just belt. So just how people all just come up to you and say good job and then give you critiques, performer to performer, it really helps you a lot.
It's a lot better than having someone come up to you and be like, you sucked, and that's all I have to say about
That's all I have to say about it.
and I'm going to walk away now.
Definitely
Definitely a lot better than that.
Yeah.
That would be the most terrible coffee house ever.
No, yes, it
That
would
would
be.
just be...
It would.
I would not want to go
I'd
back
have
to
to have
that
Sean
coffee
and Tracy kick them out of here.
Definitely.
But it's so fun, you know, watching you perform. And if anybody is out there watching, you know, please come down to the coffee house, in the Highlands Cafe, because it's just fantastic. Like we said, Thursdays are the open mic night. But now, as we're coming into the summer months, we're going to have all kinds of things going on. Sunday's jazz, 1 to 3, and then Friday there's going to be a lot of shows and a lot of things going on.
Lots of things happening, and awesome food too. Very, very good food. But yeah, thank you so much for coming onto our show.
It was awesome.
And
fantastic.
we'll see you for the rest of the show.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Up next, we have Nicole with the rest of the band.
You think you'd be gone by now, but somehow you're still around. I can't wait till they take you away, and I'll be free of you forever. I'll be free of you forever. Baby, you told me you loved me. I know that was a lie. Baby, you told me so many things that I won't forget till I die. I won't forget till I die. Just do your time and pay for your crime, and I know. Just do your time and pay for your crime, and I know. Just do your time and pay for your crime, and I know. My heart will heal when you gone. My heart will heal when you gone. My heart will heal when you gone. You won't get no physical pain in no penitentiary. You won't get no happy little screaming out from you. You think you'd be gone by now, but somehow you're still around. I can't wait till they take you away, and I'll be free of you forever. I'll be free of you forever. Baby, you told me you loved me. I know that was a lie. Baby, you told me so many things that I won't forget till I die. I won't forget till I die. Just do your time and pay for your crime. Just do your time and pay for your crime, and I know. Just do your time and pay for your crime, and I know. My heart will heal when you gone. My heart will heal when you gone. My heart will heal when you gone. Heart will heal when you gone.
Okay, now we're gonna go to Mike's performance. I always love the flugelhorn. It's such a great instrument. Now we're going to cut to a performance from Tim.
Darling
All right, so that's our show for you today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and tune in next week for our next performance. And again, this is Maine Music Hangouts. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mark. See you later.
See you later.